We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign.
So guys, I am back and I am picking up right where we left off, and as you can see, Zara and Nick are talking, and it's so nice to see them when they do give each other a kiss. But as we are picking up right where the machinima left off, Zara is telling Nick all about the trip and how she is excited for that team building exercise even though she just came back. But she's telling Nick all about it, so she will be gone basically this weekend, and Nick is actually planning to go to Granny's, so he is going to go ahead and tell her that he will take Sóley to Granny's. And Zara is saying that's actually a very good idea. I will go ahead and make sure to pack a bag for Sóley so that she is not worried, and let's hope I can pump enough milk for her. And while Zara is actually feeding Sóley here, Nick is actually on the computer. He's gonna order a few couple things for when Sóley and him go over to Granny, so he wants to make sure it gets here in time. They've got till basically tomorrow, so hopefully he's rush ordering it. But taking a look at Sóley's milestones, it looks like we've got a few couples. She has learned to reach and she has learned to lift her head, so we are gonna have to do some other ones. She is not quite there at the grab or the roll over on back, but we are going to do some tummy time with her, so I will have Zara actually do that with her. So we are in here with Zara and Sóley, and as you guys can see, Zara is doing some tummy time with our girl here, Sóley, and she is not happy at all, guys. She did get the roll over to back milestone finally, so that is nice. But while Sóley is doing all that with Zara, Nick is actually out here taking care of these overgrown plants and making sure that the animals, especially the chickens, are also taken care of. And of course, you guys know Zara's working from home today, and one of her things is to be eaten by a cow plant. So I'm gonna let our cow plant here, Cowlina, get a little bit hungry. Once Sóley is tired enough, I think what I am gonna do is, once I put her to sleep, have Zara work on her logic skill. Nick is just going to go ahead and take a shower and take care of himself in the bathroom because he actually just finished in the garden. And we actually have Sóley here practicing sitting, so hopefully she does get that sitting milestone also unlocked. And Zara just finished actually putting Sóley to sleep, and as you guys can see, she is having some meatballs for dinner. But when she's done with that, I'm actually gonna have her work on the logic skill for a little bit before she goes to sleep. So guys, currently right now it is 1:05 a.m. and finally Cowlina is hungry, so I am gonna have Zara eat that, and she has finally been eaten by a cow plant. I do not know why that is one of the home assignments, but I went ahead and had her do that. Now, can we actually feed Cowlina here, please? I am begging you. But with that, guys, Zara is gonna go ahead and get cleaned up and head to sleep, so I will see you guys in the morning once someone is awake. So it is actually quite early in the morning, and as you guys can see, Sóley is awake. She was in the curb somehow. She is now apparently on the ground, but hey, fine by me. But she did go ahead and get the roll over to tummy milestone, which means now she is able to do tummy time on her own. So I am definitely happy about that. But Nick is actually making her some milk because I know she is definitely hungry. So we're gonna give her some of that, and then we're gonna give her a nice little bath. So guys, as you can see, Sóley has actually finished her bath and she is in one of the outfits that I don't think you guys have seen, but this is such a cute outfit on her. And of course, Nick is just trying to get himself ready. It looks like Sóley also got the Babel milestone, so I'm happy about that. But let me go ahead and have her play with the toys so that at least she is okay until Nick gets to her. And I am super happy Sóley was able to get the grab milestone. Look at us, we are zooming through these milestones. Of course, we still have toe and mouth milestone, and of course we've got the creep one also almost done. She can do tummy time on her own, but I think I want to give her some food once Nick is done eating. And Nick is feeding Sóley some breast milk, so she is definitely going to be happy. And then she is heading straight to sleep, guys. We are going to be working from home again today because we actually have to pack for our trip today. So last night before Zara went to sleep, she did go ahead and get Sóley's bag ready, so Nick is definitely ready. And while Sóley is asleep, Zara and Nick are out here in the garden. Zara is going to go ahead and start watering everything, but Nick is actually just taking care of the coop. He is of course also weeding, and it looks like he got to a level 8, and Zara is currently doing some watering, and then I am gonna have her spray for bugs, so that will be at least nice. Let's go ahead and check her skills. So for gardening, she is actually almost at a level 10. And she does have to work on logic and wellness and fishing as well. So those are the ones that I need her to work on, but we do have to splice a plant apparently. So I did have her take a cutting of that onion and she is actually splicing it onto this. I'm going to have Zara probably leave around 6:30 to head to Windenburg, the town square in Windenburg, just so she is not late for her trip. So because I don't want Zara feeling absolutely horrible because of the drain thing, I am going to actually have her also drink a moodlet potion just so she is feeling a whole lot better. So Zara just finished actually packing her bags for her trip, so I am going to go ahead and have her close her suitcase. Her suitcase is definitely ready for this trip. We also got another milestone for Sóley, which is slept through the night milestone unlocked. So this is at least nice for Nick because she will be able to sleep through the night, but it's just in time before Zara leaves too. So we've got a few minutes before Zara leaves to head to the town square. So I am gonna have her wake up Nick. But Zara is giving Nick a hug goodbye and telling him that she will see him later. And oh my gosh, look at them kissing. And it looks like Sóley is up just in time. So why don't we go ahead and also say goodbye to Sóley before we leave? It looks like we are getting a text message from Summer, and even though she's asking to go to the lounge, I'm just going to say that she is asking if we are on the way, and we are going to go ahead and let her know that we are on the way over there. And Zara just gave Sóley a kiss. Let's go ahead and hand her back to Nick and head on out. It seems just as Zara is literally handing Sóley back to Nick, she has totally wet herself. But are you kidding me? I am trying to get Zara to leave and she just went to woohoo with Nick before she left. Zara, you were going to be so late. Oh my gosh. This better not be another pregnancy yet. Oh my gosh, no protection was used. All right guys, so here we are. We are finally all made it to town square, and you guys know almost everybody, which is the 4 out of the 5, but this here is actually Annette. So let me go ahead and show you who this is. So this is Annette Hannah Roche, and as you guys can see, this is actually Zara's boss. She is a botanist and she's like at the highest level, which is what Zara eventually wants to be. So it is going to be a lot. I absolutely love the way she looks. I did not actually create her. I play her on a different save file on my own time, and she was just kind of in the world that I had put her in, and I just gave her a makeover and made her look like this. But the original creator was not me, guys. But Annette looks absolutely beautiful beautiful. I love her. All right, guys. So as you can see, it is actually 11:24, and that is because everybody is finally here. This is a rental. It was originally actually someone's house, but I liked the way it looked and I liked how it was very big, so I decided to just turn it into a vacation rental. And so this is the house they will be staying at to do their team. It's a vacation, but it's technically a team building exercise, and so they are still getting paid during all of this, and there is some stuff that is going to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little time that Zara is away from her family for a little bit. But currently right now everybody is actually asleep because when they got here everyone was totally tired, so they are all asleep. So I'm gonna have them all sleep until whoever wakes up in the morning, basically. So it looks like Zara is the first one awake, so I'm just gonna have her go ahead and use the bathroom, take a shower, and guys, tell me why I can take a pregnancy test, because they woohooed without me. I didn't even click for them to woohoo, but guys, we'll find out if she's pregnant. Not here, naturally, when she figures it out if she actually is pregnant or not. Am I going to be mad if she is pregnant? Probably not, because I already wanted them to have another child, but I just didn't want it to be this soon because then they're going to be pretty close in age with Sóley, but we'll see. Ugh, I'm a little nervous. But since she is the first awake, I'm actually gonna have her make some breakfast food for everybody since everybody else is asleep also. So I have Zara down here making some fruit salad, and I'm not sure who's going to wake up next, but we will have to see. But at least they will have breakfast ready. So as Zara is pumping over here, it seems like there are more people awake. Summer is awake, very hungry. And of course, Annette is also awake, and she's not quite as hungry, but definitely hungry as well. And as Zara has some time to herself in the kitchen, she is thinking about a family member, and I think she's definitely thinking about Sóley, but it is way too early in the morning to call them, so it is nice. But at least it looks like Annette is down, so why don't we go ahead and have a nice little time and talk to her while she is eating breakfast. Why don't we go ahead and say good morning? It is so nice. I did go ahead and make some fruit salad. I didn't know what everybody wanted, so I just made some fruit salad. Hope it's enough. And Annette saying, yeah, it's actually perfect. Thanks for making food. I didn't even think about what was possibly here, so I'm happy that they had at least some fruit here for you to make stuff with. So they are all sitting at the table. This is super nice. They are eating, but so Annette is telling everybody that the plan is to go ahead and do some surveying of the land, look at some plants, because some of these plants are actually native here to Sulani and they are not native, and we can see what we can bring. But also this is also a time for her to see who is perfect for a contest that they are running. It is a chance for one or two of the employees to get a degree, and they of course cover half of it and you cover the other half. And so hopefully she is hoping to see if within these 4 girls, if one of them is able to get it, or if even 2. They're gonna also do some surveying of the land, do some fishing, and hopefully get to spend time with each other and see what they want to do. It looks like Zara has finished her diving, but as you guys can see, the little bubbles over here is Summer. Actually, I'm going to have Annette and Zara talk because this is the time that Annette is going to use to speak to Zara about possibly the degree thing and also to see what her plan is. So Annette is asking Zara, so Zara, what is your plan you plan to do for this career? And Zara is saying, I actually want to get to the top of the degree. I want to go in the route that you actually went, which is PhD of pollen. That is what she'd like to do. She loves plants and she has her own little greenhouse that she has started. She would love to show Annette sometime if she'd like to come over. And Annette's like, I will definitely take you up on that offer. But Annette is saying, if that is actually what you want to do, then maybe this degree thing about going to get a degree is perfect for you. And Zara is saying, I never actually thought about it, but originally I was gonna go get a degree, but my parents didn't like the fact that I was going to do gardening instead of business, so I never did end up going to college. But this would be a nice time if especially work is paying for half of it, so definitely count me in and let me know if I win, hopefully. And Annette is saying that is not at all a problem. I will go ahead and let you know, and hopefully we will find out by the end of this trip. So of course Zara is doing some more free diving, and this is Annette's chance to talk to Summer and ask Summer what she wants to do in this career. So Summer is actually telling Annette, actually, I love plants, especially summer plants. And so I am definitely happy where I am so far. But if I were to go higher, that is not something I'd be upset about. But I definitely love summer plants. I love spending time with my sisters. It's nice that we all get to do what we like a little bit and still get to figure out what we're doing, because I know I want to do plants, and I know my two other sisters, Autumn and Winter, definitely are going more towards flower arranging, but I don't know if they have actually changed their mind. But I definitely love warm places and warm plants. Summer is saying that Zara came up a little bit and she is back from diving. So guys, here we are with Annette and Winter, and they are actually out of the water, and Annette is asking Winter, so what are your plans in this career? I did go ahead and ask your sister that, and she was telling me that you and Autumn want to go into flower arranging. Actually, I do. I love the cold season. I just love anything cold, and I think some of those flowers in the cold are absolutely beautiful, and I would love to go ahead and show people that even though winter is very cold, there are some beautiful parts to winter as well, like those plants, and once arranged together in a beautiful flower arrangement, they look great. And Summer is saying, actually, another thing that my sister and I want to do is open a flower arranging shop so that we can sell our flower arranging stuff. I know Zara does do a little bit of dabbling in flower arrangements, but that is pretty much everything for me. If you want to go ahead and ask my sister what she wants to do, I'm hoping it's the same thing I said, but maybe it might be a little bit different. Annette is saying, hey Autumn, I've just finished talking to your sister Winter about what she wants to do. I've caught up with almost everyone except for you, but I believe Summer and Zara are at the house, the rental house. If you would like to go back, that is fine while I talk to your sister. So actually, Winter is going to head back to the lodge, which will give Annette and Autumn some time to talk. So Annette is asking Autumn, so what are your plans for this career as well? And Autumn is saying, actually, my sister and I want to go ahead and show people that even though there are beautiful plants in like the summer and the spring and all that stuff, there's also some really beautiful ones in the cold, like autumn and winter. We wanted to go ahead and get a flower arranging shop together so that we can sell some beautiful flowers, not just the hot ones and not just the cold ones either, but just enough for all of the plants, because we really do love plants. And Annette is saying, wow, what you and your sisters have is definitely amazing, and I hope to eventually go to your shop one day if you guys are able to get that up and to see what you guys are doing. Why don't we go ahead and head back to the rental, because it is almost 4 p.m. So let's go ahead and get some lunch. So Annette has finally finished the grilled plantains and she has called everybody to eat. Everybody's almost done, but I hope she is going to, okay, she's just still speaking to everybody. So while everybody is doing their own thing, Annette is in here writing her report up to her superiors to let her know who she thinks should be given the chance. And she is saying for sure her first choice is Zara. She knows that her getting a degree would actually be a really good thing for her and her career. So she is suggesting that Zara be the first one. And of course, the second person that she wants to do is Summer, after listening to what Summer wants to do also as well. It kind of aligns a little bit with what Zara wants to do, while the other two would not need the degree to get up into what they need to do, while Zara and Summer, they would possibly need that degree and it would help them a lot. So she's going to go ahead and finish writing her report.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. As you can see, it is 5 a.m. Nick is not awake yet, but Sóley is, and she is doing tummy time on her own. And she actually got the creep milestone just a second ago. But also while Nick was with her, she did go ahead and get the sit up milestone also. So we are doing very well, but once Nick gets enough rest, I think I am going to have him give Sóley a bath and feed her. So guys, look who is finally awake. Nick is getting some breast milk for Sóley. He's got like 3 more left, which is just in time because Zara is coming back today. So that is a perfect timing for him. And I did show you guys that Nick did go ahead and order some stuff, and it actually came in yesterday. He went ahead and ordered this portable crib, so it is very nice. It is a white one and perfect so that they can take over to Granny Granny's. Nick is giving Sóley a bath this morning, and then we have to quickly run over to Catalina to feed her because we do not want her to die while Zara is gone. So I'm really hoping that the cow plant isn't gonna die. I love it. Sóley's the only one that is actually dressed, and Nick is completely in his literal, like, in a boxers and a shirt, and here they are. Nick, did you just leave Sóley out here? Oh my gosh. Well, this is a nice surprise. While Nick is out in the taking care of the coop, it looks like Sóley did go ahead and get Toad in the milestone. She is just scooting around everywhere, and it is absolutely cute. I am so happy. Nick is doing so well while Zara is gone, but he is giving Sóley some food, and then they were actually going to go ahead and head to Granny's, so I will see you guys when they get there. And actually, before we go ahead and get there, I know this says that Zara is asking Nick out on a date, but I'm just going to say that Zara is texting Nick. So here we are, guys. Nick is at Granny's. He's actually went ahead and put Sóley in a baby carrier, but I'm going to have him knock on the door so Granny knows that he is here. Here they are, guys, in the house, and Nick actually just put the portable crib here because Sóley is very tired, so he is going to put Sóley down to sleep because girl is very, very tired, and he is going to say hello to Granny and hug her because he hasn't seen her since she was last here. What are you doing? Granny's telling Nick, I am so happy you came to see me, and Nick said, Granny, I will come see you anytime. I'm sorry it took me a while. And of course, would you look who is on top of the fridge? So we are still trying. Ever since Nick lived here, he has been telling Kooper to get down from the counters, the table, everything. So I don't know if Kooper is going to listen because Kooper barely ever listens. I definitely think Kooper has missed Nick. It is super nice of him. So Nick just finished playing with Kooper, and I love how he's friends with her. Kooper, get down. I am trying to cook. There we go. Kooper's just walked through the BLT completely. Oh my gosh. We have Kooper over here begging for attention and also for food, I believe. It only took a long time, but Cooper's finally learned to not jump on the counters. So we have Nick actually out here. He usually comes over and helps Granny out. One of Nick's favorite things to do as a child was always talk to the birds and listen to them sing. So he does have a relationship with the birds already, and it is super nice. But of course, we are still going to get to talk to them. It's been a while. Nick did, of course, also go ahead and feed the chickens. He comes out occasionally to help Granny out with everything. So Sóley is finally awake, so I am going to have Nick go ahead and pick her up and let her roam around for a few hours because Zara will be back home anytime now. So guys, Sóley has been put down, and she is rushing to Kooper over here because she is just like, what is this? She has to go investigate. So she is going to go ahead and see if she can investigate. Oh, look at her petting. Kooper, be nice. Sóley just became acquaintances with Kooper. That is so nice. Sóley just absolutely adores Kooper, but Nick is taking a short little nap before he comes to grab Sóley and they head on home. But I think Sóley is spending all of her time talking to Kooper. It is absolutely nice. And it seems Nick is finally awake, and he is noticing that Sóley is speaking to Kooper, and I think he's definitely happy to see that Sóley likes Kooper as well, even though Kooper is very naughty, but he's definitely very happy to see this. Aw, Cooper's walking away. Kooper just walked away, and I think Sóley is crying. She is crying for the cat, but it is time for Nick to take Sóley home because Zara is going to be home any minute now. Nick and Sóley just got home. It's pretty late, but it looks like Zara also just got home. Nick is gonna go ahead and put Sóley to sleep and hug Zara, but everybody's heading inside. I love how Zara, first thing she went to was food. Sóley's not happy, and I think it's because she sees that Zara is here, so hopefully Zara will pick her up soon. So Zara has finally picked up Sóley and giving her some food. Sóley's needs are absolutely horrible, but I think it's really just the fact that her mom's home and she is so happy about it. I think Sóley's a mommy's girl for sure. Zara is giving Sóley a change in diaper, and then she is going to lay her to bed, and they should probably head to bed as well. So Nick and Zara are out here eating a very early breakfast, but they're going to go ahead and catch up, and Zara is going to tell Nick all about how the trip went and also tell him about what her boss said, which was about the fact that she could possibly get a degree, and she never actually thought that it would be possible for her to get a degree, so that would be really nice if she was able to do that. But oh, what are they doing? They are chatting with each other. Guys, outside in the rain, is that seriously where you want to do this? But Nick just kissed her and said, I am super happy that you are back. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am hoping Zara is not pregnant yet, but if she is, it's fine. I just didn't want her to be pregnant at this time yet. So we'll find out next episode. We will also find out if she is going to be getting a degree. In other words, if she won the little contest that her job was running. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Love you guys so much. Bye guys.